So guys, I have a very quick update about this previous thing that we were discussing. So this was the previous campaign that we were having over here. If we see on the maximum, we can see that it's the same thing. So it's spent basically in 6 days with $500, one ad set inside, as you can see over here. So we are not happy with this result, and then I was telling to you that it's better to break it down in several different campaigns and then try to spend this amount of money. So I was actually right, and let me show you why. So these three first campaigns are exactly the same over here ad set, which we're using of course with the crazy method. So in the last 7 days we can see that we are having, by the way, we already spent 2K instead of spending 3K from this campaign. We can see what's the maximum actually. Maybe we spend even more. So yeah, in the actual, so we're close to that. So we are close to the 3K, and we have already have 1.56, 1.63. When I was watching it yesterday, I think it was better. Sunday most probably wasn't a good day. So if we remove it, let's see. See, we were having 2 ROAS 1.89. Still, we are in the process of optimizing these campaigns, as you can understand. Some of those they spend 150, 180. Of course, it's not spending the 500. But my point is this: now I'm starting a new campaign. So what if I manage to have 3 campaigns as a crazy method running at the same time? Some of those are optimized to $100, 120, 150. Doesn't matter. What really matters is that I scattered and I broke down all the budget. It's spending across different campaigns, several ad sets, so it's not risky. And here, instead of this campaign over here, that was actually having very bad results because we were spending everything on the one ad set. So this is another proof that it doesn't mean that you have to, that in order for you, because sometimes the argument is that yes, you are doing what you're doing, but you're spending less money. Well, here you are. You can spend the same amount of money, but you just need to segment it, and you need to do it more carefully, building it, okay? Not just because you're lazy to do it just with, one campaign with one ad set, or maybe because Facebook is saying to do so. So here is a proof for you. I think that it's going to, it all depends to that, but I have already spent with better results. Let's not look at this, but let's look at 7 days if we want to be fair, okay? Because we will have also bad days with Facebook. So over here we can see that I spent already on the maximum with 1.5, 1.6, so let's say 1.55 in average, instead of 1 ROAS that we were getting with this one, 1.04. I spent exactly or close to the same amount of money, let's say $200 short. So what is the best? Of course, this is the best, okay? So in my opinion, and to my eyes, this is clear. At least now I have this example to show it to you, because sometimes I'm talking about things and I'm telling you that I have seen them, this is how it goes and stuff, but now it's in front of you basically, okay? And nobody can deny that. That's all I had for this. This was just a follow-up video so that I can show you how it went with my way and how it went with the consolidation way. By the way, this is also called the symbol method. It doesn't mean that it cannot work in several accounts. Maybe in some account it can work, but if it doesn't work, there you go. You have a plan B and you can do it. The only last argument that some people have is that, okay, but you're not running them at the same period. Sadly, we cannot do this test, guys, because we will have to spend $1,000 instead of spending $500 and stuff per day just for a test. And I think that this is too much for this account. I can tell you that I have tried it in other accounts, but it doesn't make any sense, since I'm doing this video in order to show it for people that they don't believe in it. So I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to imply it, let's say. And guys, that was my update. Until we meet again, have a great summer. You need to relax, you need to fill your batteries and come back again, because we are having Black Friday and Christmas coming and so many ads. And until we meet again, be creative and be consistent, guys. Bye.